For centuries, they watched us from above, leaving their mark.
Patterns too perfect, too vast, made for a viewing perspective we lacked. But the symbols were only the beginning of the story.
1977. The first official military observation.
They moved like nothing built on this Earth.
Velocity calculations broke every known physics model. The light was absolute. Silence, deafening. They were here. Undeniably, deliberately here.
The official protocol. Containment. Silence.
A special unit was dispatched to retrieve the impossible.
Beneath the sand, a new reality was born. Initial examination confirmed non-terrestrial origin. The material resisted every conventional test. Unbreakable.
Terrifying connection between the ancient and the modern.
Their language was mathematical. Their intent, unknown.
More ships arrived. They were observing the observers.
First contact. Not the way Hollywood promised.
Fear became their primary weapon against us.
They walked among us, blending into the chaos.
But some saw through the veil. A few began to track them. Track them.
Lines pointed to a specific point in time, a specific star.
Their communication evolved. A planetary scale message. The secrecy became paramount. The truth, too dangerous.
They were experimenting, and we were the test subjects.
He remembered the cold, the needles, and the eyes.
We tried to learn from them, to fly with them.
Their technology demanded energy beyond our comprehension. They returned to their landing strips, their ancient beacons.
Not all encounters ended in quiet observation. Evidence of a skirmish, quickly suppressed, meticulously cleaned.
A burial site, perhaps, or simply a deep scar on the land.
One woman tracked them for 40 years. Her life consumed.
Innocent snapshots captured the unbelievable truth. The planet is filled with their gifts, or their forgotten tools.
It reflected everything, but absorbed nothing. Decades of effort locked away beneath the ice.
Reverse engineering a consciousness, not just a machine. The lines were a flight plan, a landing guidance system,
They were always one step ahead, always pushing the boundaries.
The faces of the visitors, etched into the minds of the witnesses. Energy spikes, brief, uncontrolled, utterly devastating.
They manipulated temperature, manipulated perception.
A blinding light. A temporary, terrifying loss of control.
A landing that scorched the Earth, left its mark for decades.
Generations have seen them. The story passed down in whispers.
The deepest secrets are kept in the darkest, most secure chambers.
Within, the body of one who did not survive the journey. The military's job: ensure this narrative never surfaces. Their technology is alive, biological and mechanical, unified. We are being tracked. Our planet, their petri dish.
Even beyond the atmosphere, the visitors maintain their presence.
The official denial. The cover-up begins with a simple lie.
The hunters became the hunted, pursued by their own shadows.
They mastered invisibility, both the physical and the political.
Residual radiation, a powerful signature left behind.
They retreat into the deep, our final frontier of ignorance.
Submerged threats, silent, unknowable. The cockpit of a ship that crossed the abyss of space.
This was the staging ground. The first signal fire. A viscous fluid, not water, not oil, something in between.
The dormant technology still carried a pulse. A deadly one.
A desperate chase. An experiment that went terribly wrong.
Mass production. The military had replicated the impossible.
They achieved zero-point energy. The final barrier was broken.
The locals knew the rhythm. They always had.
The manipulation reached the highest levels of power.
Across continents, across time, the same language was spoken.
The morning light brought no answers, only harder questions.
Eradication of evidence. Total, immediate, and without trace.
The contamination was internal, genetic, and irreversible. The jungle holds secrets older than recorded history.
Their defenses were not shields. They were phased fields.
Unstable energy, a power we could barely contain.
The anomaly was not the object. It was the effect on reality.
Pattern unlocked a sequence,
A message in space-time.
They maintain a permanent base, just beyond our reach.
The truth was not free. It cost careers. It cost lives.
From ancient dust to cold, hard cash. The price of silence.
The air grew cold. The reflection shifted to something else.
The containment failed. The escape was instantaneous.
A new kind of preservation. A shrine to the visitors.
Our defenses were obsolete. We prepared for a war we couldn't win.
Their message was simple. Their presence, absolute.
Deep ocean held their cities, untouched by our light.
Built not by welding, but by molecular alignment.
A moment of truth. A vision of the universe, unveiled.
Return was synchronized. The world held its breath.
Blackout. Not an attack, but a demonstration of control.
The communication was direct. The message, non-negotiable.
The researchers knew their time was over. Their knowledge, obsolete.
Some accepted their presence, welcomed their new masters.
The official narrative adjusted. A forced global acceptance.
The knowledge was imparted, not taught, but simply placed within.
Activation. The purpose of the lines finally fulfilled. The air itself became a conduit, a bridge between worlds.
Energy resonated with the ancient Earth. The ground came alive.
The update was complete. The new map for their civilization.
The hidden ship, waiting for the signal for millennia.
Ship was the key. The lines, the instructions to awaken it.
Inside, a universe of technology beyond human dream. The true dawn of a new era. Not man's, but theirs.
The final command was issued. The exodus began. They gathered their fleet, preparing for a journey home.
Leaving a world they had merely visited. A temporary stop.
No trace of heat, no sonic boom, just impossible disappearance. A final farewell. A single cryptic message left behind. Lines remain. A silent promise of their eventual return.
The power is gone. The ancient Earth is silent once more.
Knowledge they took was immense. The secret burned away.
But the memory remains. The seeds of the future are sown.
They turned their gaze outward.
toward the next conquest. The spiral holds the exit, the jump point between dimensions.
The human mind, forever imprinted with their cosmic blueprint.
Not all they left behind was artistic. Some was purely destructive.
The myths were never myths. They were history, recorded imperfectly.
Sentinel remains, waiting for the cue to begin again.
The visitors will return, and the lines will glow once more.